What's up, guys? Welcome back. Right now we're on our way to the Techart event. I don't know if Ali, Samak, and Jeffrey are coming, but we are headed out. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm running on an hour and a half of sleep. I'm so toasted, man. Ruel actually looks fresh from one, so he's been sleeping 2 hours
last night.
That's a lot for you. That's like what you sleep in a week usually, man. Shit. So Ruel's well rested, in short. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
2 hours later.
So we're finally here now. Just pulled up. Let's see how this event goes. Oh, busy man messaging some girls in his DMs. So yeah, hopefully get some shots today because he's overslept, if anything. Just pulled up. What a beautiful venue. We got Mr. Dubey in his S-Class, chauffeur driven. I didn't just get his driver along, but it's got the Maybach grill and stuff. How cool is that? Pulled up, got a sick lineup of cars. We got Imran's LC over there too in the background. And yeah, Ruel, why don't you switch to a little B-roll? Here now at the Techart launch. Got the 911 Turbo Street R over there. I'm not sure on the specs. I'm not even going to talk about it. But here we are at this little section at the event. Hope I don't get copyrighted for all the background music. But here is the exhaust that they make. Techart, you know, tailor-made. Pretty cool. Comes with its own serial number or whatever. And we got the wheels over here, which are probably forged and very expensive. Pretty sick. And of course, they got the steering wheel too, which is surprisingly pretty decent. Nice and subtle, nothing crazy over the top. I like the little the holes in between the controls. How cool is that? So yeah, let's just go walk around. We got Percy over here. What do you say? What do you think about the car, bro?
I think it looks sick. It's lovely.
Lovely. What's your favorite part about the car? Do you like? I love the active aero spoiler. It looks so cool.
Yeah, I think I like the whole package because I like that they've gone for a gloss.
The gloss?
And not matte because everyone goes matte these days, but I like this is gloss.
But so cool, man. Look at the wheels, the aero dust design, carbon ceramics.
Lucky boy, lucky owner.
Yeah, Rohan, man. Very lucky owner of this car. So sick. Alright, so we got Christian from Techart, Asia Pacific. He manages all of that, so he's the man in charge. You want to talk about the car, bro?
Definitely. Thanks for having me on the channel, brother. I really appreciate it, and welcome to the community. So we brought you something very, very special today. So first of all, striking color. It's actually factory color Python green, so it's pretty unique color. Porsche introduced it with the 992 generation only, so it's a very new color actually. Of course, that's not what we are going to talk about today, because this Porsche is only the basis. It's actually a 992 Turbo S, which comes from factory with 650 horsepower. We put whole new concept on the car, which is called GTstreet R. So this is a 20-year-old concept. So actually this is the 4th generation of this modification that we do. Wow. The 992 base is actually limited to 87 units only, man. Wow. And they all be booked. Sad news, they're all being booked.
I'm not surprised.
But this is fantastic product. So it's actually so amazing how this flew off the shelf because the clients are so into it. As you can see, amazing looks, And actually, why is that? It's not only one of 87, it's actually the last kit number.
Oh, wow.
Which is also quite unique, right?
Yeah.
So this is very, very unique thing. Makes it a one of one in itself, obviously.
In India, at least.
In India. No, that's actually, it was taken by a dear friend because this is one of one in the world.
How?
Yeah. Why is that? Because first of all, the striking python green color.
Okay.
And then in combination with the forged carbon. Because there's only a handful of kits that we made in forged.
Okay.
Right. So we have a very nice example in purple in the US. So, but this one is another crazy one because green with the forged carbon.
The yellow.
And the yellow accents.
so well.
Let's go at the yellow accents, guys. So, because you can see this here with the front apron that we have for the GTstreet R, which actually is also standalone available for Turbo S. So if you just want
just the front apron.
exactly, just an arrow. So actually, this one and this one you can also buy for a regular Turbo S, in case you don't want to go for the brutal GTstreet R spec, right? Which is sold out anyways. Not only looks awesome like a shark, but actually, follow me. See my hand.
Oh.
And what does it do? Here's the brake, and all the air tries to go up. But normally,
Okay, I see the slots on the wheels too.
that's
How
also
cool is
I
that?
come to the arrow
Okay,
this in a minute, right? And normally the heat for the brake tries to go up, and the Turbo S has a regular bumper.
Yeah.
So there's no holes. So that means the heat needs to find its way somehow. That means the brake will cool slower.
Yeah.
And this way, here the heat all goes away. And this way, the car is performing better.
Yeah, of course.
That brings us actually to this whole front fender thing, because this is made of CFK and GFK mix. So it's a glass fiber, but at the same time it's carbon fiber, because this allows you to make these curves. But so they're full replace ports. So that means Turbo S bumper goes off, Techart bumper goes on.
Just for my knowledge, I know if some people want to know, but how much weight did you save from a regular turbo?
Actually, this is a very interesting question, and I have to tell you, I actually gained a little weight.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I see the spoiler and
Exactly.
the rear fenders, obviously, but not by much.
That's the point, maybe by 20 kilo compared to the factory spec.
Oh, wow.
But it's always a bit hard to tell, because some factory cars, they come with the Burmeister, they come with the 4 seats.
Yeah.
But some cars, they come with 2 seats, club sport package, carbon fiber seats. So it's very hard to say how much did I weigh, because there is no standard weight for a factory car. But let's continue with the aero disc that you have been asking about.
Yeah.
So what do they do, right? They not only look awesome, so, and actually for regular carbon fiber, I also offer them invisible carbon fiber. They're still made of carbon fiber, but it's paintable.
The barrel and everything, the full wheel.
Exactly. So that's actually their discs. They're put on, and you can actually take them off here. You see the screws. So you can, if you want, for example, for track, I always recommend the customer take them off, because if you hit the curb, if you clip it.
Oh, this is on top of the wheel.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. If you touch it, this is pretty much.
I thought that was
like
the wheel itself.
It's pretty much like a pancake that you put on top. So, and this is all made of carbon fiber. So for the forged one, we paint it because if I make visible forged, it's going to be too thick. The material, the mats are thicker than for regular carbon fiber.
Yeah.
So, and that's why this is regular carbon fiber but painted.
Yeah.
So you can't see the mix of the fibers. I don't like it. But what does it do? This is actually for high-speed driving, because this way
200 miles per hour.
Exactly, whatever it is on a highway, because this way air doesn't really influx in the wheel so much.
That's so cool. So there's like a slot over here that brings in the air,
And
feeding
then it
into the
helps
wheels.
to really navigate the air away from getting into the wheel and breaking the car.
Yeah.
So, however, if you go on a track, take them off, because it's better for the.
This is for straight line, top speed.
Exactly, this is more for cruising.
Yeah.
Speaking of the devil, so we have put on extensions. In total, the car gets 3 centimeters wider.
Oh, wow.
So, doesn't sound like much, but it gives the car a different stance.
Definitely.
Right, so that's why we also put on our Formula 6 forged, which again you could buy standalone for Turbo S, and also actually for Taycan, also for Panamera, also for Cayenne. We offer them for almost the whole program, because we're not only a 992 company, right? We do everything about Porsche. So dating back to 964.
Wow.
So
964. That's
so
like
the company's in business for 37 years.
That's 4 gen, right? 964,
Exactly.
993, 996.
Exactly.
What if I had a GT2 RS and I wanted this kit? Is it possible?
No.
No?
No. We will offer some stuff. Let's say, for example,
wheels.
For GT3 RS, we're actually working on the program right now. We just launched GT3.
Yeah.
So GT3 RS, we just got our development car, so we will be coming out end of the year. Good kid, stay tuned for that.
Wow.
However, for the GT3 cars, so for the NA cars, we don't touch the engine.
Okay.
Because it's very expensive to
So,
do that.
sorry to cut you off, but 640 from factory,
650?
650 from factory.
Yeah.
And then Techart, what do you guys do? Like,
Let's say the big magic or two magic things here is one is operated turbochargers. So they are
so this has it?
this car has it, yes.
Wow.
So they are. So let's say they are
800?
remanufactured, they are upgraded, blah blah
course,
blah.
yeah.
So they are actually the bulk of the cost.
Yeah.
Right. But we also have an adapted software.
Yeah.
In order to deal with the increased pressure, the rev
course.
times, and so on and so forth. And you know what's best? You can control the power.
Oh.
Because we work it with the Sport
Knob
Plus.
on the steering.
Exactly.
We'll check out the interior in a
So,
bit.
exactly. If you drive normal, 650. If you drive Sport or Sport Plus, 800.
800.
So you can push the button, turn.
And the
turn
best
wheel.
part is, this is all warranted from Techart.
Exactly.
So Techart offers a warranty, and that's the best part.
Story about Techart. We are independent. We are
Yeah.
very different, let's say, from ABT that are collaborating or
Yeah.
even part of the factory. We are an independent company. So that allows us to do what we want in terms of we don't have any factory tightness and boundaries. Car gets a kit like that. Obviously, Porsche is going to void the warranty. And I'm not blaming them because how can I expect
Turbochargers.
Yeah, exactly. How can I expect a Porsche technician to work on his car?
Exactly.
He has no proper training, and you as a customer, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So that's why I offer my own warranty, and my technicians, they are factory trained. We have support 24/7 for these kind of cases. We
Yeah.
have flying doctors if need be to make sure that the customer cars are taken care of.
Yeah.
So, and I don't want to burden people with that have nothing to do with it.
That's true.
Right, so that's why I'm very clear and very easy. We do our thing. I love Porsche as a base, right? That's why we only do Porsche,
Yeah.
because we believe in the base product. There is no car like it. For example, if you say I only want wheels or I only want an exhaust, I give you 24-month warranty. But
24 months.
Definitely
Wow.
on my products.
On the wheels and the exhaust.
Definitely.
No one offers exhaust warranty like this.
Definitely. Right? So, and if you then say, okay, Porsche voids my overall car warranty, not for free, but I offer a warranty myself.
Wow.
Right? So that's quite good.
That's the Techart guarantee.
Exactly. It's got to do it because in the end we believe in our
That's the
product.
best. I mean, when you have so much confidence in your product, why can't you stand by it?
Exactly. Speaking of confidence, look at that, guys.
This is my favorite part on the car. Like, if you ask me any part, I love the spoiler.
It's
It's
amazing.
so
right?
aggressive. Look at this, the way it sticks out. And then obviously the active arrow.
Because here that you can see how deep we go, and that's why it sometimes takes time to develop.
Yeah.
This is exactly the same function in the regular Turbo S spoiler.
Direct plug and play.
Exactly. So
Wow.
in the end, it's just looking totally different, but it follows the same principle. So that means when you drive at a certain speed, then the spoiler comes up automatically, and
And then when you
increases it
brake, it turns into
down. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't go like
No,
this?
no,
Okay,
no,
I thought I was on
But Porsche doesn't offer that.
Yeah.
I think only McLaren and Koenigsegg they do.
And
But
Bugatti.
nevertheless, so this goes up, and I like it much more than
Does
the
it
brake.
tilt as well?
A little bit.
Little
So
bit.
it goes a little bit up like that. So, but in the end, what happens then when it goes up? It bolts down your car to the tarmac because it
How many
offers,
pounds of downforce from it?
again, I don't like to do it like this.
Okay.
Absolute numbers is always a killer.
Yeah.
Depends on air pressure and all this. But in the end, rule of thumb, 4 times the downforce of a Turbo S.
What? That's cool. I just noticed that. Sorry to cut you off, but that is so cool. So they
Yeah.
replaced the Porsche logo in the same exact font, and it says Techart. Does this light up?
No,
That would be
doesn't.
cool.
That doesn't.
That would be cool.
I know, but again, and
That'll
this
be too much.
is what, let's say it was no, not necessarily. But the thing is, what and why we sometimes step away from too crazy ideas. And I just had a chat with some guys about it. Is why don't you offer one-of-one aero kits?
Yeah.
Because it takes an awful lot of time and meticulousness
Yeah.
to develop something that I deem as road safe and worthy for you to drive.
Yeah.
Because imagine I give you a more crazy big spoiler and we do a one-of-one, and you pay me 20,000-30,000 euro for the mold only, and then for the part, which is horribly expensive because one-of-one is expensive.
Yeah, of
because
course.
I still have to make all the tools.
Yeah, all the R&D and stuff.
Exactly, and I'm not going to give you warranty on it.
Yeah.
Because if you want warranty, I have to go to the wind tunnel.
Oh.
I have to test it. I have to maybe make a crash test depending on the part, and then you're talking about I want a one-of-one spoiler. Okay, 150,000 euro.
Damn, just for a spoiler.
Of course, because
half the price of the car.
Exactly, and that's not because I'm so expensive, but if you have to go through all the motions that we go
a lot
through.
of R&D hours. And
Exactly.
so this in India, this whole kit, this whole package will put you back about 1.8, 1.7. So you're basically spending a used Turbo S money on a new Turbo S.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, 87 kits. Well, it's not even available now, but you can still get the bumpers and the wheels and.
Exactly. You can still make an aero kit, aero one, not this one, but a smaller one. A smaller one. Right. So because this is very brutal, and then people also ask me, why don't you give me the spoiler later or just standalone?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work.
Yeah.
From the aero perspective.
Of course, you need everything.
If I don't have the front,
Then
the
the
car
back doesn't
will
make a
get
difference.
back heavy
Yeah.
very quickly, and that's very dangerous. That's why we sometimes say sorry. It's no point to just buy the rear spoiler. You have to buy the front spoiler to balance
course,
the car,
of course.
because we have
Splitter
safety
and
concern,
everything, yeah.
right? So to make sure that the car is in balance.
100%.
They said that you need the air intakes, which are very interesting, but let's say they increase airflow. They are also not just for show, because the regular one cuts off here, and this is a sleeve-on port, and then this way you increase the airflow. So there's more air pumping in, helping with the ventilation, especially in hot climate.
And again,
like India.
you know, the old one comes out, this goes right in, clips right in. And
Exactly, very easy.
No modification
Like a glove.
required.
This one is like a glove, goes on. Very
best
simple,
part.
very easy. So, and as said, especially in hot climate countries like India, that's very helpful.
Yeah.
Because engines tend to
Cooling,
get
of course.
hot very quickly, especially on track.
we are with the Techart in the interior. Check it out. GTstreet R edition, number 87 out of 87. The last kit that was available came to India. Look at the steering wheel, that's aftermarket as well. These mats are, of course, you got the fire extinguisher. The yellow seat belts going well with the stitching. And of course, those big ceramic brakes in the front and the back.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, welcome back. So let's have now a look at the interior. And here it's very important that we are totally versatile as Techart.
Yeah.
So that means, of course, we love the regular Porsche interior because they have a very beautiful craftsmanship. And you actually can see this here. All the stuff on the door that you can see is all factory.
Okay.
Right. However, I have the opportunity to change it for you. You
Of
want
course.
different stitching, you want different color,
Different leather.
yeah, you want different leather,
Napa.
Alcantara mix,
Napa.
whatever you want. So I can make this whole thing here in carbon fiber, and just instead of just these inlays.
Yeah.
So, however, Rohan offered. He said, "Okay, no, I like it that way." But we made.
Do you guys offer like no door handles with the strap?
We do this actually for selected
wow.
models, especially on 991 basis. On 992
Yeah.
we're working on some stuff. So especially in conjunction with our flyweight package,
Yeah.
you check it out on our website. We don't have to know about it, but check out GTstreet R flyweight. It's actually our race version of that.
Whoa.
So we
How
just
much horsepower is
launched.
that?
It's also still 800, but actually compared to this, it loses 60 kilo.
60 kilos.
So because we take out all the seats like this and we replace them with Recaro full bucket seats, 6-point harness. Then we have a roll cage inside, then polycarbonate window,
Wow.
and then we even let's say make the wheels more fragile. So we screw more and more. We put more and more metal off in order to get it as thin as
Wait.
possible, while it's still
Rigid.
rigid, while it's still legal to drive on a racetrack. That's very important. This car is actually a racetrack car in Europe and the US.
What is it called, the track bar? Or?
So it's in the end, in a simple analogy, like this is a GT3, and then our flyweight is like a GT3 RS. It's a track version of this, and it's actually limited to only 19 units.
Damn, that's super limited.
It's super limited. The aero kit is even more brutal. Check it out on our website, Instagram, at Techart. But let's get back to this car.
Yeah.
So here the client opted for, let's say, very subtle changes that just, let's say, make it unique. This door entry guard normally comes from factory in plastic. So we replaced it with full carbon fiber, and in order to complement it, the Python green, we have then this color for the inlay. Exactly. But for example, if you want your name in piggy pink, I can do that. Yeah, at no on cost. For example, what also could have been cool if you opted for the yellow one, but we are totally versatile, right? So in the end, it's what you like. The floor mats with the yellow piping, which is very nice. And then if you then go down, so you see the pedals, right? So these are black and black aluminium instead of the regular stuff that comes with like rubber and stuff.
Yeah.
So and this is very, very neat, very small bits.
Yeah.
So another thing that we added on, and we actually did it very subtle, is the steering wheel. So it doesn't look very different from Porsche, but it actually feels very different because it's much more thick.
Yeah.
So we actually, all the steering wheel, original steering wheel, retains all the function, right? So it's
Direct plug and play again.
all the plug and play. So
And the yellow knob for the...
exactly. So for example, one could also say, I want this in pink or in blue or in black.
Yeah.
We can do any color. Whichever you desire.
Yeah.
We are happy to help. Interior makes it quite interesting because we have Alcantara here, leather here, and Alcantara here. And I like this mix because this is where you normally grab, right? So this is where you seldomly touch.
Yeah.
So this is the one where you want it to be durable.
It's definitely thicker than the stock one.
That also, that's important. And this material mix allows you to say, okay, this is more durable. This is where I always touch. Leather is better instead of Alcantara because Alcantara can become, let's say, very wary very quickly. We are very happy for the technology and base that Porsche provides. We are, let's say, happy to enrich the life of happy Porsche owners to make it instead of a 1 of 100 or 1 of a 5,000, make it a 1 of 1 or 1 of 10. With that being said,
Thanks a lot, man.
I really appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.
Right,
Thanks a
so,
lot.
anyways, check us out, right? Check his out. This channel. Such a pleasure, right?
Make sure you guys follow Techart and thanks a lot, Christian, once again.
Right. Thank you very much, man.
Hope you're enjoying Mumbai.
Right. See you soon, brother.
Hope to see more cars.
Right. Thank you very much. Definitely. You stay tuned, guys. Bye bye.
Let's see what the buys are talking about. Hi, what's going on?
Appreciating the carbon.
What are we doing at Techart GTR?
Yeah, Christian's gonna do a Techart GTR.
1 of 1.
1 of 1.
So we just left the event. Shout out to Christian for like giving us a full rundown on the car. It was pretty cool. We weren't expecting such a long video, but it ended up being such a long video anyways. And yeah, shout out to Imran, man. Imran invited us, and whole kick shift crew was there. It was nice to see all the boys up with their whips as well. So yeah, comment below what you guys think. Comment below what color you would get if you were to get a Techart 911 Street R. So Roel, how about you? What color would you get?
What color? Blue.
Shark blue?
Yeah.
Shark blue. What color wheels?
Color waves. Don't ask me all these questions.
Black. What color brakes? What color seat belts? Blue seat belt. Anyways, this is the wrong guy to ask. Anyways, see you guys soon. Like, subscribe, and share. And yeah, join the cartel. Oh man, bumpy road.